I am live, family. 12. Whoa. So I went live earlier today. We picked out some flowers that we're putting in my garden, and I'm wide awake, can't sleep. So let's go ahead and get these put in some soil. So I have my seeds. So if you put stuff, and I can't tell if somebody else is doing it. So I know I already knew. I am wide open. I can't sleep. I think it's because I had caffeine. Hey, Mike. I think I'm wide awake because I had caffeine past 12. Anytime I have caffeine past 12, it takes forever to get out of my system. On my live earlier, we picked out what flowers. I let the people pick what flowers we're going to put into my garden. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put these in some seed starting mix. And I was scrolling, looking at people lives a minute ago, and I noticed like there's no gardening people that's live right now. So I definitely wanted to watch some gardening stuff. So I was like, why not just do it myself? So what we picked out earlier today, I'll go ahead and run by what the people picked for the garden. They picked these. Bless you. These. I've already did the sunflowers off live. I have these, the cosmos. Let me have some more of these. I think that everybody did a great job picking out my flowers this year. And I have so many more options, but these are the ones that we ended up going with. I'm surprised you're still awake. Yes, seeds. And then we have corn grows so fast. So I could just direct sow it, but nasturtiums. That's my seed room. That's where I start my seed, which is also the laundry room. I have my labels. And I'm going to do this route here. I could go a whole bunch of these, or I could just do this. So I figure I just drop multiple seeds in each one, put a label in them, and go that route. That's what I'm gonna do because it's one tray versus mini. And I always use Jiffy seed starting mix. That's what I'm gonna use. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna put my mask on. I'm really easily to get like sinus infections and stuff. So let's protect myself. I'm gonna make a mess, y'all. I already know. This is like my third time going live. Oh, it went up my sleeve. Ugh. Okay, so go ahead and get these seeds started. Can you guys see? Can you see this? If not, I can just bring it down a little bit. Oh yeah, better. Let's just hope it don't slip on the table. Let's try to grab some of this. If you can't get your hands in the soil outside, this definitely helps. That itch. I'm trying to debate if I want to do the corn. I probably don't do the corn right now because I want to put all my flowers in here. Yeah, I think I am for sure because they grow so fast. I made that mistake one time. And then when I took them outside, they were like really tall and leggy, and it was just a mess. And I ended up having to put more seed directly in ground too. So what do you have started already, Mike? I was so behind on starting my tomatoes. They're real small. But at least I got them started though. I got them started. Oh, you're zone 4. I am zone 8B. So you probably still have snow on the ground, huh? Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Man. So I think for us here in Florida, maybe the end of March, we're in the clear. Every now and then we have like this weird cold snap. Yes, still we got snow. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, so for us, we have a weird cold snap probably mid March, maybe you could possibly still get a little frost in April, but most of the time, I think end of March, you're pretty safe to go ahead and put them out. Oh wow, man, it's beautiful. We got snow here one time, like really heavy, heavy snow. Um, last year it was beautiful, but after like me playing in it for like 30 minutes, I was over it. I was like, okay, So done with it. So I'm just kind of pressing it down in here. You're a gardener, you know. Yes, the weather is crazy. Most of the gardening world right now is sleep. I'm wide open, planting seeds. But I love every bit of it. I really do. Okay, I think we are good. It shouldn't drop when I water. Just one more quick run through. What is your favorite flower, Mike, to put into your garden? And put the extra back in this bag. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And they're so easy to grow. I absolutely love it. You're gonna see my look. I already have so much plans for my zinnia variety, and I think I'm gonna direct sow those two because I've tried to put them like where I pre-started them and all that stuff, and they don't do as good for me. But soon as I just amend the soil outside and just put them right out in the soil, they come up so quick and get so beautiful. And then I get hummingbirds. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. I get hummingbirds. One year it was just so beautiful. I took some old rain boots and then I drilled holes in the bottom of it like for drainage. And then what I did was I I put soil in the rain boots and then I put them like side by side and I planted like zinnias in them and it had these big beautiful flowers coming out of these rain boots. It was so pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and sew these real quick. Oh, my finger's covering. What comes next? I think everybody know that song. Don't worry. What's today's date? Anybody know? It's the 27th now. Okay. Man, this month is almost over. It went by so fast. That was a little too fast for me, actually. Before you know it, we'd be in December. That's how fast the years go by. Yep. And he said now it's the 27th. Oh, these are tiny. Okay. So these, you're not going to bury these. These are going to have to sit directly on the top of the soil to germinate. Because, I mean, this is like sand in a way. It's so, so small. So, what we're going to do is, my goodness, I like these a lot. So, I think I'm just going to do this whole row. I'm just sprinkle however many come out is however many come out. Like, I have literally March. And then the end of the March, I can put them out. So if it gets like really crowded, by time it gets super crowded, I have enough time to go ahead and just put them directly into the garden. But these are just simply just too small. Wow, these are tiny. What are you talking about? You're supposed to be in bed, boy. Miss Naya, you wanted me to make you moderator, and I don't see you on here to make you moderator. Okay, just go ahead and say one thing. That way I can click you. Because I know you. If I don't say one thing. Okay, so we have all of these put in. Okay. Let me just set that up here. The Johnny Jump Oops. These are pretty. So I'm gonna put these in now. Mike, do you go live? I never see your lives. And I must have missed it because I thought Temple was supposed to go live at 8, but I don't know. I was waiting. So I need to find the schedule too. I don't know what everybody's schedule is that they when they go live. Oh, you don't? Okay. But I know it's supposed to help like our watch hours. So today was my first live earlier. I was so nervous. Oh, she canceled. Okay, that would be why. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. These are really tiny too. It's like just like the other ones I just did. It's the Moss Rose Double. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these two. Just sprinkle them right on the top. And I'm gonna do my nasturtiums next because nasturtiums, I like nasturtiums because it got huge seeds and it's so easy. Just grab the thing and just pop it in. So we're gonna do these next. These guys here are just tiny. Naya, I still don't see you. Oh, I see you. I know, but I'm saying I'm supposed to be clicking her and making her moderator. She's been bugging me about it. Okay. All right. So, all right, babe. Miss Naya, good night. Naya, good night. Okay, Dad said good night. So, good night. Well, it's not even night. Good morning. It's about to be 1 o'clock. Don't forget to like the live. I heard you. So we got to put a little bit of a deeper hole because the seed is bigger. What's wrong, babe? What you trying to do? I'm just gonna drop one seed in each hole. But what I was saying is so I hear that the lives help with like your watch hours. And so I have to get my watch hours up. So nasturtiums are done. The nasturtiums. I'm just gonna cover those. Pansies. These all feel like they got tiny seeds. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and get a few of these labeled. Nyron, are you talking? I'm live, son. Okay. Thank you, babe. Oh, Lord. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the pansies in. Yeah, that's the right ones. I'm just making kind of like a small little area for them to fall in because I'm not gonna cover them because the seeds are so small. You can go ahead and put that up, Naya. Now we're gonna do the daisies. Sorry, y'all. It's gonna slide again. Hold on. Let's put it on. It keeps sliding. I said it before I put it on here. I'm like, it's gonna slide. So we'll see how long that stay. And then I have to get up early in the morning and think my one of my children have a doctor's appointment and then head back into the garden and continue to clean up that garden because I have to get it ready for spring. These are a little bit bigger, but they're still pretty small. So they still don't need to be like covered with dirt or seed starting mix. So Mike, I know tomatoes and basil are great companion plants. What else is great to plant together? Because I kind of just put things where I want them. I haven't really studied actual companion planting, but I want to do it this year. Really? I didn't know that. Borage and strawberries. Okay. I knew what you were saying. I actually have some seed. No, I know exactly what you were saying already. I already have some borage seed, but I really don't know what to do with it. Like, what is it good for? Nadalias. These, I'm gonna put that and then get some cosmos. Oh, these are nice size seed. I can definitely grab like two per cell for sure. Much easier to handle. Gotcha. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start some of those too. Absolutely. So because of your zone, do you do like any indoor growing? So now I'm about to plant the cosmos, the pink ones. So we add the Cosmo tag here. So these are the ones I'm gonna put in now. Let's see what these seeds look like. I'm so excited for my garden. I know it's gonna be so pretty. All these flowers. I'm very excited. Okay. They're kind of small. So I'm just gonna do like a little pour in here. So I lightly covered these because they're small, but they're not as small as the other ones. The other ones were like almost like sand. It was very, very, very fine. And I will be bottom watering. So far, thank God I haven't had a really bad problem with gnats. Okay. I'm gonna definitely do my research and check it out. I love learning new stuff about plants. Absolutely. See what I can learn about forage. So now I'm going to be doing, yes, the perfect mix between vegetables and flowers because I don't know, something about the beautiful colors and everything, it just brings so much peace to the garden on top of that. Um and yes, pollination help. Yep, for sure for the for the vegetables. Absolutely. And so it's not only beneficial for me to look because it's pretty, it's also beneficial for pollinators. I'm so glad I took down that greenhouse because when I was cleaning it out, I noticed that I kept running to a lot of like dead like bees and wasps and stuff. Yeah, I know wasps not that great, but the bees and stuff, I'm like, I guess they got trapped in there and it's too hot or something. So now I'm glad that that's not there anymore. So I don't have that problem with killing my bees. Yes, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Only thing about it is, how they get to that point of being beautiful is unfortunately the caterpillars, all different types of caterpillars. My problem one year was the army. I think it was the army caterpillar, the army worms. Oh, but yes, they're absolutely beautiful to see. I love to see them, and I get some beautiful ones in my yard, but I know what comes behind it. They're gonna lay eggs on my stuff, and then they're gonna them little eggs gonna hatch and turn into little greedy caterpillars. Only thing you can do is just like when you see them, pick them off. You know, that's the only thing I do. I don't do any spraying in my yard at all. No spraying. Yes. Just sit out and watch them fly. They're so beautiful. I need to do kind of like a little bumper crop or something for them. That way they won't be on my side messing with my food. But that's not going to stop them from coming over there. It's just not. And I put like a little seating area out today in my garden. I know I could just sit there, sip on a little cup of coffee or whatever I want to drink and watch the butterflies, and hopefully the hummingbirds come back because they don't really destroy nothing of mine. They only just go for the nectar inside of the flowers. I'm gonna try to save a lot of seed from everything that I plant this year. If I can save my own seed, I don't have to buy them. So now we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. We may fit everything, guys, all inside of here. I may not have to pull out anything else. These seeds look identical to the, was it these I just planted? No, it was, yeah, it was. The seed look identical to this. Really? So the wasps are beneficial to the garden. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I just try to stay out their way. I don't do anything to try to kill them. I stay out the way. Unless there's like something like a nest up around the door or something, then of course I would have to get rid of the nest because I have teenagers and I can't, take the chance of them getting stung. But I'm gonna tell you, everything was my friend until I got stung by wasps one time with at my job. I was weed eating and right. And I was weed eating and then I got hit like several times on my wrist. Oh, that hurt. So I'm not gonna cover these too much because they're small, but they're just not as small as some of the other ones. So what I'm gonna do is, yes, I use duct tape for everything. So I either duct tape and painter's tape. I use that for everything. So I'm gonna take a little piece and just close my packets back up like that. So next I'm gonna do the yellow, orange, and red. Yeah, Cosmos. Yes, it hurt. It hurt. I felt a little dizzy too. So at first I thought I was allergic, but it went away. And we had bought some we have a first aid kit in our truck and it had like Stingaway in it and you just crack the glass and you just take the swab and you rub the solution out of the glass onto your wrist and it really helped out a lot with that pain. So we're gonna, oh wow, these are nice size here. I don't know why the other Cosmo seeds don't look like this, but let me, I can actually show you this one. Let's see. Hold on. Look at paper. Duh. Let us use this. See? That's actually a really good size. I'm just gonna drop these 3 right on in there. I'm gonna cover these. Little ma'am. You already know what I want. No, I'm live, ma'am. I don't know what you got going on in there, girl. Whole house awake. We're gonna do the poppies. Every garden has to have yellow in it. Has to. Mandatory. Let's see. They feel small. Yeah, these are tiny. So these should just go straight on top. It'll take too much energy to get the for them to sprout up if you bury these deep. It's so small. They wouldn't be able to make it to the top. And we need these guys to make it to the top. I'm gonna add a day, Zamaya. I got it. Okay. Okay. Put those in. Now I'm gonna plant these. Okay. Is you okay? Or is you not? Is your phone put away? Naya? Okay. Oh, these are big. I can feel them through the package. These are big. Mm, 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 mm. I wonder if this light behind me is too bright or if it's perfect. Let's see. Light on or light off? Which one? On or off? What are we thinking? Ooh, it's relaxing. Why I can't get in these seeds? Cheyenne. Ma'am. On or where's yours? Your phone. Is it put away? Okay. Is it better with the light on or is it better with the light off? So I think I'm gonna put 3 in each cell. Was it on or was it off? It was off. Okay, good. You can go ahead and turn it off. Let me know how many people on because I can't tell. Is Dad's phone on? So I have 3 people on. Is the light, guys? Is the light better on or off? Which one do you like? Is that too much? Is this better? Go get permission first, and then the answer is yes. Hmm. No, the wall. Who else? Off. Okay. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I definitely want to make it easier for you guys to see. And definitely, anytime you come into any of my lives, if you see something and I can make it better, let me know. Huh? Okay. Okay. So go ahead. So now we have these inside of the soil. Let me get my hand off of it. I know I will. I got you. You happy? I hope you're happy. And I'm gonna make you moderator too, Mike, because it said it helps out the channel too. Like, and if you see anybody cutting up, get them. So next is the wild perennials. Since they're perennials, I think I just want to throw them out there. Oh, these are annual. Yeah, we're gonna actually take these and we're gonna direct sow these. I think I'm just gonna take them and just sprinkle them into their own container in the garden. I think that's what we're gonna do with those. Yeah. So we have these left. I don't have too many purple in my garden, so I'm gonna definitely make sure I use all of these. Yes. Thank you. You ready, huh? Get rid of them trolls. Right? No trolls over here. Be nice to me. I'm sensitive. So we'll go ahead and stick this here. These are nice size too. Mm-mm. I think I want to use this whole thing. I'm just gonna go all the way down with this one. I'll put two per cell. Yep. I'm gonna put these here. Doo, doo. So that light behind me gives a little glare too. I can tell like now that this light is off when I move over a little bit. So maybe I try to stay in front of it. Okay, so this one's done. It's already taped. So if it's already taped, I'm just gonna toss it over there. And this needs a label. Ooh, girl, don't get confused. Don't get confused. Stay with it. Okay, so I have to label this row. Which one was that? The Texas Blue Bonnet. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Mhm. Think I'm gonna go live tomorrow too. Um, in the garden, it's just so much to video. I think I'm gonna go live again. What's a good time to go live tomorrow? Which kid got an appointment tomorrow, babe? Gotcha. So I think I'm going probably in the evening time. We shall see. The cosmos. We got work to do. We got a job to do. That one was taped. And tape this one. So I do have this left to plant. And probably can add something else. Maybe we'll add more sunflowers. Can't go wrong with sunflowers. Well, I can anyway. I love sunflowers. All right. Let's get a label for this one. Yep. Y'all see my tag? This is Y'all don't want to see the handwriting. Mm-mm. You don't want to see it. But look, let's pick the best looking one. There's no good one. So we're gonna choose this one. Let me show you this one. Ooh. Ooh, don't judge it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Long as I can read it, I'm happy. I said, don't do it. You did it. Oh, you did it. I said, don't do it. That's okay. We're in it together. We're in it together. Sometimes I can't read my own tag either. Tonight I can, but give me a couple months. I'm like, what did that say? So these are small too. I'm just checking, making sure. I'm gonna add a little bit more dirt to this one. Okay. So since we got so much space left, I might as well just use all of these. I mean, they're pretty. Look, and it come multicolored. So you get your dark pink, your light pink, your red, your blue, and purple. Yeah, you get all the colors all in one. Like, why not? Let's go for it. And I mean, they're gonna be great for the pollinators too. Let's go for it. Now they keep everybody updated on how they are coming along. as well. So I'm just gonna pour them all in my hand. That's why I like getting my seed from like Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's versus like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. You get so much more seed in the packets. Dollar Tree said, we're going to give you 3 seeds. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's not 3, maybe it's 10. I have to show you my experiment I did. It's called the seed snail or something. Something I saw on a different channel. I was like, let's try it. I didn't think anything was happening, and then I start seeing things happening. I was like, it works. Okay. So now I'm gonna just kind of lightly cover. They're not too small, but not too big. So I'm just gonna barely just kind of push the soil back around it a little bit. And so that's what all of that's gonna be. And we have completed flower starting. Hold on. I left a seed. No seed get left behind. We're gonna have to use it. Gotta use it. It tried to stay in the pack. Nice try. I got him. Now I'm checking every pack. Okay. Let me show you the seats now. If I can get out of this chair. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's try not to fall. Okay. Okay, so this one, I planted the seeds on the inside. No, it's this one. That's what I put in here. So these are peppers. So this is a seed snail. If you like look it up on YouTube, you'll see like different people doing this. I've never seen it done, but you just take anything like if you have chickens, they have like the feed bags, or I use the Aldi bag because it's the same thing as one of those feed bags. So this one I planted it on the inside. That mean put the soil, then sprinkle the seeds on the inside, then roll up the seed. And they say it's supposed to find the light and come out the top. I didn't think it was working, so I took them from under the lights and kind of just tossed it to the side. And one day I walked by it and they were sprouting. You see, I think I have one coming up. No, two. There's one coming up in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. Like, let me get my pen. Ooh, see how I can point to it. Right close to this piece. You see that? Yeah, I think you can see that, right? So there's one coming up right in there. So a total of 3, and I planted out quite a few seed, but it's better than nothing. And so this one here, I sprinkled the seed, this one on top. So right. And I sprinkled it on top to see if it had better germination situation. And there's 2 coming up here as well. So I'm gonna say it worked. And I actually see a third one coming up. So it does work. And they're called seed snails. It's a whole little thing. It's a whole little movement going on out there now. I was like, okay, I want to try. But yeah, it's a whole movement. of seed selling. But when you really think about gardening, back in the days before all these like amendments and different things like that for the crop, they only used like what naturally was there, like the animal manure. That's what they kind of put out there. But these days in time, we got all types of stuff that say put this in the garden, put that in the garden, just put everything in the garden. But most of the time, it take care of itself once you do like the initial work. Like I noticed, like if I just put the seed out there, they most of the time grow. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think only thing I would do different um with my seed snails, I probably would make it a little shorter. I probably would make it about this tall because I have to bring my lights up and it's kind of hard to get underneath my lights um where I had them sitting at. So that's the only thing I would do different. I would definitely try this again. So that means you have heard of this. So it's just new to me. Yeah. I don't know. It was a little project. I was super, super excited to try it. And so now I have to just bottom water this tray. I think I'm just gonna pull, yeah, I'm just gonna pull this lip out a little bit and just hit it on the bottom of it. Make sure all the seeds are contact really well. Yeah, yeah, that's the right word. Connecting to the soil. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta slow down, think about what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. And thank you for hanging out with me, Mike. I really appreciate it. No, it says two. Are you on? But he's the only one interacting, so I can see him. I can't see anyone else. Yeah, I thank you so much. I definitely enjoy gardening. This is my thing for sure. It has brought me so much peace, even like when I'm stressed and stuff. I can go out to that garden. I completely forget everything I was stressed about. Completely forget everything I stressed about. It changes my whole day. Sure does. I think that's why I like landscaping so much too. Is because those moments where I can, get in there and get in the soil, I still kind of get my garden fix. There's a difference between landscaping and then maintenance. So maintenance is just like cutting grass and picking up paper out of your yard, cleaning up leaves. But landscaping where you get to kind of dig around, plant soils, you even get to go shopping for plants and all that stuff. I enjoyed that part of the job much more. I almost poured all these markers out. So we definitely got everything planted. I'm very excited. Get it all planted. Look, I'm gonna back up so you can't see my writing. So all I have to do is water it now and sit it underneath the grow lights. Oh, I would be mad if I dropped this. I was just thinking about this. I'm trying to take shortcuts, and instead of getting up to put it away, I was just gonna put it to the side. And then I thought about if I dropped this, I would be so upset. All my seeds would be mixed up and on the floor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it here. What is your favorite thing to grow? I'm not sure if I asked you that, but I don't think I did. Yes, I like growing peppers too. Let me think about one, but like, what do I like more? Yeah, I think my favorite thing, I might have to say cucumbers. I might have to say cucumbers. I like growing tomatoes, but I think cucumbers feel really rewarding to me as well. Peppers, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my peppers. I can't get them big like you see in other people's gardens. Like I see them really, really big and full. Maybe it's like because back then I was growing them inside of like these little grow bags. So maybe it was that or not enough fertilizer. I know they need the potassium, calcium, not too much bone meal, I don't think in the beginning. Am I saying something wrong? Let me know. Maybe that's probably the problem. But anytime I grow them in ground, they do amazing. Like one year, I just kind of put them in the ground. I didn't put them in like bags or pots or nothing. I just put them in the ground. Um, and they did great. The phosphorus. Why can't I think about what I was okay. So it is potassium. Was it MPK? I'm trying to remember the logo. It's been a minute. Help me out. It's been a minute. I can't remember all the Gart and Lego words. We're gonna go with a word I can say. I can't remember everything Garten. Right off the top of my head, but when I'm in it, I know what I'm doing. So we didn't take the back of these. So all the seeds that were picked out today on live are planted. Now we just gotta wait for them to grow. Nitrogen. Mm-hmm. Yep. Phosphorus, potassium. Yep. Yep. I gotta figure out is it the lack of what am I lacking in my peppers? But cucumbers, oh, they grow so great. I made pickles before, and then I love like cucumber salads. So yeah, I love growing cucumbers. I only got onions to grow for me really good one time, and that was last year. Before I couldn't get them to bulb up. I can never get cabbage to bulb up. And then I don't have enough space to really grow broccoli because you need so many plants to feed a family of six that it's no point of wasting. I did it again. I told you, Mike. I told you it's going to slide. There's no point of growing. I'm going to find something to sit this on. I don't know. Let's, I got this from Dollar Tree. This is a seed starting mix and it's supposed to be like the cocoa core stuff. But we'll see. It is from the Dollar Tree. Yes. Yes, we have ate the leaves before. Like I can't tell the difference. Some people say they don't like the leaves, but I do. It don't taste no different. So much you're like sauteing them or cooking them how I normally cook them and I know some people don't know, like if you cut them small and scramble them in eggs, I like that too. It's really good. So yeah, I think I could grow them for the leaves, and then whatever little broccoli you get, from it, you can just saute it with whatever else going on. Throw some onions and peppers and whatever else. I know a lot of people say like bacon fat is bad for you, but I mean, the stuff that they artificially making as far as greases and stuff and the bad butters and stuff, we don't know what's in that stuff. So that can't be any worse. At least you know it come from the pig because you cook the fat off the bacon. Kale and collards, yeah, for sure. They're definitely a good mix, for sure. Definitely. With onions. I think I put onions in almost everything. I love mixing everything, especially like a saute. I love that. But I try to keep a little color on the greens because, you know, I'm not trying to cook all the nutrients out. You're better off drinking the broth if you cook all the nutrients out of the greens. Yes. I scramble my eggs in it. I I cook everything in it. I just pour it like when it's really, really hot, I have like a little glass jar. Um it's not really a jar, it's a bowl. It's a glass bowl. I just pour it into the glass bowl and let it sit on the counter to get a little room temperature. Pop it into the refrigerator and then you just scoop it out when you're ready to cook with it. And with some oils, I get like really bad upset stomach. And so, but with the bacon fat, I never have a problem. Never have a problem. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have no problems. Like, n- no, yep, same. I have no problems. I've had my blood work not too long ago, and I use bacon fat. Sure do. But you have to try. I like to watch like cooking channels too, and I like to watch the Africans cook. Yep, grilled cheese. You can use it for everything. Like anything that would need a oil, you can use it. Like I coat my cast irons with it. Like, and it works just fine. So I think everything is trial and error too. You got to kind of figure out things for yourself and what worked for you. But the market is to, get us to buy all the stuff that everybody's selling. Sometimes we don't need that stuff. Because if you really think about it, in the very beginning of the world, everything was just fine. And a lot of the stuff that they have today, they didn't have back then, not even grocery stores. But when God created the design, he made it perfect, you know? It's a chain of command, kind of like it's like a circle. Everything eat everything. I think some people make gardening too complicated. And then I don't know how they enjoy it because it's so complicated. Like I'm like, no, just get out there and enjoy yourself. Let things naturally happen. But when I first start gardening, I can understand it because when I first start gardening, I was a little bit stressed because I was trying to follow everything I saw on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I have to do this and I have to have this and I have to do it this way. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, like, I don't have to do it that way. Cause that one time, you neglect your garden and you're like, I'm done. Then it grows beautifully because you stop stressing over it and stop, overwatering it and all that stuff. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's everything that they're pushing normally cause some type of illness for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Like I know like everybody say diabetes. They say, "Oh, if your mom have diabetes, more than likely you're going to get diabetes." But I'm trying to tell you, if you don't have that same diet that you carry in your childhood, then you won't get diabetes. Like if you change up how you eating. Hey, Shy, my phone is at 6%. Can you grab me the charger? But yeah, you won't get diabetes. There's no way if you're eating clean and doing what you're supposed to be doing in your diet that you're just going boom, I have diabetes. Unless you're born with it. I have a niece that was born with type 1 where she's not producing enough insulin, where she has it's inside of the my chair. But she's not producing insulin at all and she was born like that. Versus eating bad and developing it, maybe it can make you a little bit more prone to getting it because it's in your family. But most of the time, diabetes is a foodborne disease. That's why you can correct it with the diet change. And by my family having it a lot, I was like, I need to go ahead and correct my diet so I don't get it. So I think I'm on day 5 of eating better. But I ain't gonna lie, today I ate Taco Bell. It was good too. And I still got leftovers. Did I eat my leftovers? I think I got leftovers. Every now and then, yeah, that's it. Every now and then it's okay. There's a cord somewhere in there. Extension cord? Oh, I got it. I got it. But yeah, yeah, it's in there. Every now and then, it's okay to treat yourself. Mike's still there? Yeah. You got me, Naya? Me? Go ahead. Yes. The garden definitely make a huge difference that way. Especially when you can walk out your door and just grab what you need. Makes a huge difference, especially with cooking. Like it feels so good to go out to the garden, just grab the herbs I need, just grab whatever I need. Yes. Yep. And you know exactly where your food come from. And you know if it's sprayed or dipped with anything. So it's right by dad's keyboard. Or you can grab my green one. Either one. Okay. But yeah, it's much, much better to have a garden. And sometimes I grow those little sun gold tomatoes, and my kids go right out there and eat them because tomatoes out of the store is so different from when you grow them. It's so different because when you grow them, they taste almost like a berry. They're really sweet. You feel much better feeding your family when you're feeding them from the garden. Mhm, mhm. Mhm. Exactly. No taste at all. at all. But that's what we grew up with. So we don't, most people don't know that. They think this is what a tomato tastes like. This is what everything tastes like because that's what they grew up eating. Until they taste a actual homegrown tomato or homegrown eggs. Tastes totally different from what you get out of the store. I completely agree with you. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, I'm so excited about the garden this year. Mhm. I was thinking, kind of like if I wanted to put mulch down, like around my garden beds, but then again, the mulch attract bugs like roaches. Um, then the rock, if I do move, I have to figure out how to get that out of the garden because you don't want to leave the rock down. Or should I just leave like the fabric there? I probably use the weed barrier. I probably just leave the weed barrier there. That way, if I do move, I can just pull up the weed barrier and I don't have to worry about nothing else because the grass will grow once the weed barrier is gone. Because if you get the weeds in the mulch, then you would have to spray the mulch, which you're putting spray in your garden too close to your food. It's just too much. So I may just leave it as that and not put anything there. Because you only have two options really. I was stuck in the chair. You only have two options. You have mulch or rock. And sometimes I'm a barefoot girl. Do you have a place to plug it? Yes, right behind me. What do you say about Florida? Hold on, I'm sorry. Florida's hold on. Let me get this. I'll plug this in. Florida has a lot of wet areas. Hold on. I'm gonna try to figure this out real quick because I have to put the phone on the charger. Oh yeah, girl, you smart. You're absolutely right, Naya. Okay. Okay. Where am I? Give me a second. Um, pet bedding. So, our area, okay, you have some areas that is wet. So everything is not wet. Like my yard don't collect a lot of water around the garden. So when it rains in the parking lot, because the way our concrete got like this little dip, it holds water. Otherwise, it's not really wet where I live at in Florida, but there is really like swampy other places around Florida. But I have where we live at is not super wet. But pet bedding, I don't even know. Kind of like the Are we talking about like the pine shavings? Because like pine shavings, yeah, it does draw bugs, like roaches. Right. Pine shavings, I'm gonna tell you my experience with pine shavings. I used to use pine shavings in my chicken coop, and they pack down into the dirt and break down really, really fast. If I put them in the garden on the fabric cloth, it could work. But my thing is, like, soon as it get rained on, it's gonna turn into like a solid mess. So it's gonna be like really, really like a solid mess, and I'm not sure how that will work out. But no, I didn't think about that. And plus, I like to walk out in my socks, so I might need to just stick with just that fabric cloth. But to make it pretty, I was thinking like, oh, it'd be so pretty if it had something around it. But I guess on that part, I kind of just let that go. As far as trying to put something around that garden, because I do like walking around in my socks a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of a country girl. I'm keeping you up all morning, chit chatting. But I think not too far from us, it gets really wet out there. It's really bad. And I heard somebody say on a live that they were predicting a certain part of Florida would be like underwater. I need to let you go editing videos. Believe it or not, I have to edit a video too. I should be editing, but I'm like, oh, editing is aggravating. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm struggling with the thumbnail because I will get my thumbnail. I take a picture. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong. I take the picture. I upload my picture first to CapCut. I upload my picture to CapCut, and it's supposed to be able to go on there and is the cover the same thing as a thumbnail? I thought the cover is the same thing as a thumbnail. So I go ahead and get it all how I want it, and then I go ahead and click save on it. I go ahead and edit the video. When I upload it to YouTube, it's not the same thing as thumbnail. Okay, so when I get before I upload it, then I click the actual picture in the corner and it says choose a thumbnail. I choose my thumbnail, and then when it uploads the video to YouTube, it switches the picture. Then I have to go in real quick before everybody see it and click the thumbnail I want. That's a lot. I'm still learning it. And then I talk really fast. So in some of my videos, when I watch it back, I see myself like fumbling words that I didn't see like while I said it. When I was like in the video, making the video, I didn't see that I messed up my words. So now I got to clip out certain pieces and try to make it come together. So what editing app do you use? I use CapCut, but I'm always procrastinating on editing. It's probably what I do after I get off live. Go ahead and get that video edited and then probably upload it later on today. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. So is it, I wonder if it's easier to use than CapCut. I'm gonna look it up. Write it down. I'm gonna look it up. The reason why I found CapCut is I started on YouTube looking up the best editing app, and that was like the one everybody was saying. I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. It's showing 3 people on, but nobody's interacting. But I'm gonna let you go edit, and I'm gonna go edit, and I will see you later. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna definitely check it out. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Good night.